right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday's self-care class. We focus on one of the um, colors, one of the groups of cards each class. So um, today we are focusing on the purple cards. Purple cards are what they call the allow cards, and the allow cards are governed by the meridians of triple warmer, gallbladder, and liver. Hi, Jen. Good morning. So, these cards typically happen during your sleep. And so, that would also be true for any kind of um, meditation, hypnosis, guided visualization. These cards are the cards where you relax and you allow God to do God's work. And so you don't stay up all night kind of micromanaging whether or not the protein synthesis is happening or, whether the bones and cells are getting repaired. Like you don't micromanage this section. So triple warmer is one of the regulators. So they say it regulates the mist, the foam, and the swamp. And when it's working, then things are balanced. You're assimilating. You're you're able to digest and process your experiences. And that is necessary before you move into the gallbladder, which is where the initiative starts to happen. So during this time of allow cards, you have to assimilate something, process something, and then you'll be able to take initiative. You'll be able to say, I see what's next. You wake up refreshed. You're like, okay, now I see. And then the liver is the last one of these allow cards. And the liver is about being able to detox. And it is also about being creative. So you might not think, I've been working with the teenagers. I'm having so much fun working with the teenagers. I ask them about this card. What are you dreaming up for yourself? What are your hopes and dreams? And a lot of them use creative processes in order to detox, in order to get clarity, in order to bring that initiative forward. And so music, painting, coloring, making wrapping paper out of potatoes. We used to carve, a little design in potatoes, and then you do like potato stamps, and then you have your own Christmas wrapping paper, all different kinds of craft projects. So the allow cards really are about feeling the perfection of your system, of your life, and allowing it to move through you, weave its way through your life. We do choose which experiences that we have, and when they're toxic, we reject them, we get rid of them, we find something that feels better. But as you look at your whole life, there's certain themes that you've come here to process, to understand. And so, these are the things that you've agreed to learn about, learn and explore with your soul guides, with your spirit, with yourself. So we will begin class. I've just noticed my Instagram feed is not exactly correct. And then we will begin. You can go ahead and start. We will begin by relaxing the eyes. We always begin with an allow card so that we can allow source energy to begin to work through us. So go ahead and rub your palms together. Feel something in between your palms. That something in between your palms is your energy. And when I say your energy, I mean it is what you get to work with. This is actually source energy, right? You didn't create it. It's just this is something that is within your field. It is within your experience, so we call it your energy. But everything is just God energy. We have, everything is borrowed and shared. They took some elements and some water and minerals and they made you. And there was life blown into it. And when you're finished, then you will go back to being minerals and water, and then you'll give yourself back. Palms over the eyes. Focus the eyes on a light in the distance. Keep the chin heavy. Hold the eyes steady and open the backs and sides of the head. This is the first ingredient for meditation, holding the eyes steady. And allowing source energy, we often use some kind of nature image. The sunlight on the treetops, the sunlight on the water, star energy, and let it come in through the eyes. Close the eyes. Let's rub the palms together again. All right, so this is an allow card. This is you allowing life to move through you in whatever way it is moving through you. You're just holding space for the processing to happen. Palms over the eyes. Hold the eyes open, focus on a point of light on the horizon. The sun sparkling on the snow. Sparkling, something sparkling. And breathe that in. When you do yoga, you face east. Why? Because that's where the sun is coming up. Close the eyes. Let's rub the palms together one more time. Let's go all the way to the wrists. I don't have a lot of room here, but if you're at home and you have room, go from side to side. That brings different sonic information, different auditory information to each ear. Something in between your hands. Palms over the eyes. And just see sparkling light in the universe. It occurs naturally. Sunlight on the water, sunlight on the snow, on the trees, on the ocean. Breathe it in. And when you're ready, release the hands. We often begin class with card number 1. For those of you following at home, card number 1. So this is massage your scalp. Take your hair clips out. Fingertips into the scalp. And you're going to begin to move the scalp over the skull bone. There's a layer of fluid between the scalp and the skull. And what's there is called cerebrospinal fluid, or in yoga it's called ojas. As you encounter energy that is stagnant or not the same as the rest of what's there, underneath the scalp, between the scalp and the skull bone, if there's trauma, then you're going to, or injury, then you're going to go very, very gently. You're not going to press in as hard. And you're just going to move the scalp over the skull bone, side to side, up and down, any way you can. And as you encounter, I call it stagnation, but let's be clear, like all of a sudden you're like, ugh, I'm tired. It's like, what is that? That's stagnation. So it's like you have to know how that feels, right? So what we want is a nice, even, steady flow of cerebrospinal fluid underneath the scalp. Good. Flounce the hair. Move the hair. If you don't have any hair, maybe you're flouncing your beard. Okay, nice breath in. Hold the breath and exhale. One more time, a clearing breath. Allow any frustration, any toxicity, anything that doesn't belong to collect, which will then be ushered out by the exhale like blowing out birthday candles. Good. And move the spine from side to side. Move the shoulders. Move the neck. Let's try shudder. So you're going to make your spine go like this. You can do this lying down as well. All right. I don't have any music. Too bad. I could have set that up, but I didn't. But let's just move right into card number 24, which is dance. So if you are in your chair and you can't get out of your chair, then don't. You can still dance with your arms and move your ribs. And if you can stand up, then we're just going to move the whole spine and the belly and get the energy going. How about a little hula dancing? Okay. Stretch the arms up. Twinkle the fingers. Move side to side. Hey ho. Hey ho. Everybody say hey ho. Hey ho. Inhale. And exhale. Relax down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, blowing out birthday candles. So let's go directly into tapping. Let's do EFT today. The first tapping center in emotional freedom technique is the small intestine. Small intestine goes along the outside of the hand here. And so we're just going to tap that. And then you say, we do affirmations with it. So even though, let's see, what shall we even though? Even though I feel like I have to fix everything. I have to make the world perfect. I have to make my world perfect. I have to help my children make, I have to fix their lives, and I have to fix everything. Even though I feel like I have to fix everything, I still totally love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I have to fix everything, I still unconditionally love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I have to fix everything, I still unconditionally love and accept myself. Inside of the eyebrow, I am love. All right, this is the bladder meridian. I am love. This is softening, being curious, being open. I am love. Side of the eye. I make things better through my presence. Gallbladder is the initiative. I make things better through my presence. That hurts. I make things better through my presence. Top of the cheekbone here, the stomach meridian. I have everything I need. 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 Okay, upper lip, which is the end of the governing meridian. Governing meridian goes all the way up this center line of the head, the scalp, and then all the way down through the spine. I am love. 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 Lower lip, the beginning of the conception vessel. So it goes all the way down the front of the body, ending in the perineum. And what do we have here? I make things better through my presence. This is the feminine approach. I make things better through my presence. This is a smile. This is a kindness. This is just showing up. I make things better through my presence. I make things better through my presence. Good. And then right underneath the collarbone, so I mean directly below the collarbone there, is the kidney, the end of the kidney meridian. I have everything I need. That hurts too. Goodness me, I have a lot to release. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. And then underneath the armpit, it's a little bit lower down. Sometimes we do things that are way up in the armpit, a little bit lower down. This is the spleen. This is open, clear thinking. So we just say, I am love. I am love. I am love. You don't have to believe it, right? We're just tapping in concepts of allowing and flow. And then we just see what happens, right? Maybe right now I don't believe that I'm love. But as I tap it in, I'm considering. I'm like, I am love. And everything that needs to be summoned up that says, no, I'm not love because of this, that, and the other thing, and I'm 5 pounds overweight, and I didn't do this nice thing, and whatever. That is what then comes up to be released. And that's what our self-care process is. Empowering the self and getting rid of that which doesn't need to be in the system anymore. Inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Aloha, Trisha. Hello, Lone. All right, everybody doing fine? Let's do the other side. All right, so your self-care work is then clearing out that which is not your work. Yes, you're going to, so like here we are and we're like, even though, let's go ahead and start. Even though I feel like I need to fix everything, I still unconditionally love and accept myself. Even though I feel like everything needs to be fixed, I still unconditionally love and accept myself. Even though I feel like I need to fix everything, I still unconditionally love and accept myself It doesn't mean that you're not going to fix things. It means that you're not going to fix everything. You're not going to steal someone else's work. You're just going to do your work in your field, in your life. And that's going to make all the difference in the world. Bladder meridian inside of the eyebrow. I am love. I am love. I am love. Side of the eye, gallbladder meridian. I make things better through my presence. I make things better through my presence. Right, fingertips or knuckles, right? If you have long nails. I make things better through my presence. Stomach meridian, high cheekbone here. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. Right? Stomach meridian, there's enough for everybody. You can feel pleased about your life. I have everything I need. And now the upper lip, the end of the governing meridian. I am love. I am love. I am love. Feels a little different with the left hand, right? Do you believe that? Do you believe that you're love? Nothing gets created without love. The seed that sprouts, it's like, wow. The child that's born, wow. You woke up this morning. Wow, this is all like really special. The lower lip. Okay, so the conception vessel. I make things better through my presence. I make things better through my presence. Okay, these are the allow cards we're focusing on today. You make things better by showing up. I make things better through my presence. Okay, kidney meridian, which is just like half an inch below the collarbone there. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. So the kidney meridian is about adrenal exhaustion. You're doing too much. Are you doing too much? Hey. I have everything I need. Good. And then the spleen, kind of even with the breast or chest area. So just underneath, side of the rib cage there, underneath the armpit. I am love. I am love. I am love. Just feel as there a little bit of buzzing. Close the eyes. A little bit of buzzing in the face, in the body, as the meridians activate. Meridians, chakras, like these things that we're learning, they are ways that energy moves through the body. Is it also moving through the muscles? Yes. The ligaments, the bones, the bone marrow, the lymph system, the nervous system, the nerves. Yes, all of that happening. All right, card number 4 will stimulate the ear meridians. All right, so for those of you who aren't familiar with these kinds of medicine, we'll just say that there was a body of medicine. Go ahead and start on the rim of the ear, just pressing along the rim of the ear. There was a body of knowledge that I believe was in the Himalayas, the area of Tibet, northern India. And I believe it started with Ayurveda, and through the Silk Road and other trade routes, then went out to China, to Japan, and became and developed into traditional Chinese medicine. So the Marma points in Ayurveda have some similarity to the traditional Chinese meridians. And so there was some knowledge that there's energy flow through the body and that it happens in certain geometry, certain lines along the body. All right, let's do the other rim. And so these natural forms of medicine then developed in their own region. When you get down to the bottom of the earlobe, then you start again along the rim of the ear. And according to traditional Chinese medicine, there is a holographic image of the entire body in the ear. So instead of putting, acupressure or acupuncture needles in the body, then you can put them in the ear. So along the rim of the ears, like the extremities, the hands, the wrists, the ankles, toes, knees, shoulders. The That's called an exasperated sigh. That is a sigh with a little extra push from the diaphragm. That is the precursor to snarling, which we're not doing right now. I'm going to take my earbuds off so that I can do it properly, and you should too. So the inside of the wrist is going to be pressing on the inside of the outer ear. And that is the area, according to traditional Chinese medicine, where the spine and most of the major organs are. So I'm going to press in, going to rub up and down. So it's kind of like the scalp is going to be moving up and down. And we'll do it for 30 seconds. Your ears will probably get hot. That is normal. Okay, see you in 30 seconds. Oh my word. That's the longest 30 seconds ever, huh? Using the breath to give an easy exit for old, stagnant ideas and energy. You are simply giving it a way to leave. You're just opening the door. You're opening your mouth and you're like, out. You are messaging the cells that it's okay to detox. It's okay to let go. And what happens during the letting go process? What happens during the detox process? Inflammation. Everyone's like, oh my God, inflammation. It's like, right. You don't want chronic inflammation, but inflammation is part of how things collect and then go. Right after you cry, like your tear ducts, your eyes themselves have like, they're puffy. It's inflammation, right? You have your period. There's like a buildup of stuff. You feel bloated. You're inflamed. That's an inflammation. And then you get your cycle and then that stuff leaves, right? So it's like, that's normal. You kind of like, and then you're like, okay, I can't take it anymore. So you allow the process of detoxing to happen. You give yourself permission to detox. You give yourself permission to let go of the nasty stuff, the stuff that you regret, the stuff that didn't work out. Let's do a little thumping. I love the tapping and the thumping, and it's like everybody's like, oh, we can be robots. And it's like, no, we're not. We make our own electricity. A robot needs to plug into a wall. You do not. However, the idea of programs running in the living system is correct, right? There are certain things that happen all by themselves. Breathing, heartbeat, lymph drainage. These things are part of your natural process, and they're overseen by the nervous system. So let's tap some codes into, so this is the thymus. Thymus is right below the collarbones, right? Not down at the heart, but up here where the brooch of your necklace would be. So we're going to tap it into the thymus, which is part of the lymph system, and also moves into the heart. Heart heals all. So it moves directly through the entire system. Okay, so you can tap or thump. You can do it with your fingertips or your knuckles. I give myself permission. I give myself permission to be. To be. I give myself permission. Give myself permission to be. To be. Just as I am. Just as I am. Okay, rest for a minute. We'll do it again. So inhale. Hold the breath. Anything that comes up, that surfaces within you that feels like you need to do something, prove something, be something, fix something in order to be here on earth, you're going to blow it out. We're dedicating ourselves to the allow cards this class, which means that you are part of a larger universe. As you exhale, you're exhaling carbon dioxide. The plants pick it up. The plants and the trees, they offer oxygen back to you. You wouldn't be here if something didn't offer oxygen. We're part of a larger picture. And so you process the things that you can process and you celebrate that you get to be here. You get to be part of this thing that we call life for a little while longer. Tap the thymus. I give myself permission. I give myself permission to be just as I am, just as I am. I give myself permission. I give myself permission to be just as I am, just as I am, just as I am, just as I am. I give myself permission. I give myself permission to be just as I am, just as I am. I know how to be myself. We're up to the third eye, in case you are not watching. We're tapping the third eye. I know how to be. I know just what to do. I am so lucky. Top of the head. Gently tapping top of the head. I am so lucky. I am so lucky. And relax the hands down. Lips are touching, teeth are not. A free flow of energy through the head, through the neck, and the body. Allow yourself to be part of a larger picture, a larger understanding of the universe and how you participate in it. Every breath that you take in was given to you by someone or some other living entity. The oxygen is coming from the plants. Every exhale, a gift. Good. We'll do card number 14. See if I can find it for you. Squeezing muscle to bone. Can you see that? All right, so this is called compression therapy. This is basically squeezing. So start by squeezing the hands. Squeeze the fingers. So there's impact therapy, which is like the tapping and all the thumping, all of that. That is all impact, right? This is now then compression. There's a different kind of therapy, which also, so it would be acupressure. But in this case, we're just taking the whole thing and we're squeezing it. All right, when you finish the hands, then shake them out. We want a free flow of energy through all the fingers, the palms, the thumbs, the wrists. Okay, shake them up and down. Shake them side to side. Woo! Shake them up. Shake them to the side. Shake them down. Shake them behind. Clearing breath. Squeeze the wrist. So you're making a little bracelet around the wrist. I like to do it with my middle finger, but you can do with it whatever you can reach. And you're just going to squeeze the wrist. You can move the wrist. And then just start squeezing down the forearm. I like to twist as I go. Energy spirals in the limbs. Do it in a way that feels good, that allows the energy to flow. And let's go to the other side. And just squeeze the wrist. You can move the wrist as well. So you have 6 meridians. So half the meridians moving through the arms, and half the meridians then moving through the legs. So this is all like heart and lungs and triple warmer. Good. Shake your shoulders. Let's just rub the tummy. Can't see it. I think it's card number 9. Activate your belly. Just rub and move at the same time. Above the navel, either side of the navel, below the navel. Just like good job. Good job, everybody down there. Whoever you are, intestines and liver and stomach and gallbladder and spleen and kidneys and all that stuff that's right at the center of your body. Good job. Good. And then taking either the palms or the fists and just go from either side of the navel and just press down towards the groin. Have a nice exhale with that. Apana moves down. Good. Can you do the back as well? And then the legs. Just pressing. So you're pressing your hands together, but your leg seems to be in the way. So press side and side, press top and bottom, right? Good. Kind of like squeezing a tube of toothpaste, right? So you just want to get it out. If you're in a chair, then you would simply lean forward, lean to the side in order to get access to the leg. Compression therapy, so it's good around the joints as well. Either side of the joint. Compression, just squeezing. Lips are touching, teeth are not. And just contemplate the idea. I make things better through my presence. I make things better through my presence. Feel the pulsation of energy through the feet, the legs, the hips. If you'd like to lie down, you can do that as well. All these things that are happening by themselves. The breath, the heartbeat, bone restoration, cellular rejuvenation, healing of the skin, muscle repair, elimination of scar tissue, feel the pulsation of energy moving through the spine. The tailbone, the sacrum, the large lower vertebrae. See the pulsation of light moving out from each vertebra. Little tiny thread-like hairs sending nerve impulses to the organs, the bones, the skin. Feel the pulsation in the middle of the spine, the mid-sized vertebrae. A pulsation from one thoracic vertebra to another. Seeing the light moving through the tiny thread-like hairs from the spine into the body. Healing the lungs, the heart, feel the pulsation moving through the upper vertebrae. In the neck, moving up towards the skull, the base of the skull. Tiny messages of light moving from the cervical vertebrae to the hands, the wrists, the arms, the thyroid, parathyroids, vocal cords, tongue, mouth, roots of the teeth, the natural teeth, the artificial teeth, receiving pulsations of light. Pulsations of light moving through the tonsils, the adenoids, the ears, outer ear, middle ears, inner ear, sinuses, pulsations of light moving through the eyes, the eyelids, the tear ducts, optical nerves, cornea, brain matter, lips, face, scalp, and hair. Tiny pulsations of light moving through the hair. You don't have to do a thing. It's all happening on your behalf. Giving yourself permission to be just as you are. Participating in the larger picture. giving yourself permission to be just as you are. Welcoming the pulsating life as light sparkling through the body. Moving the fingers, the toes, rotating the wrists, the ankles. Maybe stretching the arms up overhead. Rubbing the palms together. Just allowing life to flow through you in the way that it does. Palms over the eyes. Open the eyes and just receive. Close the eyes, rub the palms together. And then just wash the face with the hands, just like you would do with soap and water, but instead with your energy. And then you don't have to get up. If you're lying down, you can stay there. If you're sitting, bring your palms to your heart center, one on top of the other or either side, whatever feels good, so that the palms are flat on the rib cage. And just hum any note, and for any duration. We'll just do it for 1 minute. Sending your vibration into the universe. Relax the hands down. Feel the vibration where your hands were. Namaste. Thank you so much for continuing to support this beautiful class. All you guys from all these different locations that have become friends. Thank you for sharing your stories with me. Thank you for having that kind of meaningful interaction. So you can always email me, wah@wahmusic.com. You can buy this book and the cards that go with it. You can contribute to Venmo and or PayPal. That keeps this class free for all. And thank you so much. We're dedicating this day and this class to the idea that you're making things better through your presence. So just like flowers do, just like trees do, just like bees do, butterflies. Just through your presence, you're making things better because of the beautiful energy that you carry within you. All right, we'll see you next week. Have a beautiful week. Send me your teenagers. All right, namaste.